international plan of Xpeng to Australia. Founded in 2014, Xpeng is one of the leading new Chinese automotive manufacturers. Interestingly, Xpeng solely manufactures electric vehicles that empower consumers with its differentiated smart electric vehicles that can offer a disruptive mobility experience. Now, Xpeng is focusing on going international, and as more countries began promoting electric vehicles, it's the right time for Xpeng to go into Australia. Next to my classmate Daniel.
Thank you, Jiayi, for your introduction. Now I will briefly go over situation analysis of Xpeng. Speaking of internal capabilities, Xpeng holds the ability to generate sales through their continuous investment in innovation. Their successful physical presence in Europe is also a precious experience which helps with their internationalization in Australia. In terms of macro environment, the Australian government are seeking collaboration with the state and local governments, as well as businesses to help carry the rollout of EV charging ports. State governments have also implemented incentives to drive the adoption of EVs. Nonetheless, the majority of consumers are price sensitive and resist to pay for a price premium. A sketch for the Australian market in terms of EVs demonstrates that the sales is growing rapidly even with the hit of the pandemic. However, penetration rate in different states is a discovered factor that can be improved on. Strategies which will most likely improve on the overall sales is teaching the consumers more about EVs and its benefits, as well as increasing the variety of models that consumers can choose from. Thank you for listening, and now I'll pass it on to Yuezhuo for competitor and SWOT analysis.
Thanks, Daniel. I'm going to talk about the competition and SWOT analysis of Xpeng. According to Porter's 5 forces competition model, Xpeng faces the following industry environment. The threat of new entrant is weak as the entry barriers are relatively high in the industry. Hybrid and fuel cell electric vehicles are Xpeng's main alternative products. The bargaining power of buyer is weak because Xpeng has fewer competitors and customers' lack of reference when buying, leading to unilateral pricing by electric car companies. Xpeng has done a good job in intelligence and also has a core technology of automatic research and development, so the bargaining power of suppliers is weak, and Tesla will be the most powerful competitor for Xpeng. Now move on to the SWOT analysis. Independent research and development of full-stack autonomous driving technology and its new retail system are the strengths of Xpeng. The weakness is mainly due to the increasing research and development staff, resulting in high employee compensation and R&D expenses related to automotive and software technology. By committing to new technology and electric vehicles and taking advantage of its mineral wealth, Australia could revive its car industry. This is Xpeng's opportunity. The threat of Xpeng is that the battery safety problems such as overheating, short life, and so on. Next, I will pass to Gaoyang for the following part.
Okay, thank you Yuezhuo and Bihao for introducing our analysis to the audience. I'm going to introduce the marketing objective first. The marketing objective of Xpeng is to establish a strong brand in Australia. The other marketing objective is to create a strong marketing network. Xpeng will use an omni-channel retailing strategy to build in-store and online networks to sell the product to final customers. Those objectives can be measured by brand equity and revenue distribution of marketing networks. Xpeng has been successful in the Chinese market, so it can be referred this model to Australia. The brand positioning of Xpeng emphasizes technology transformation, which meets Australian customers' demands. Also, Xpeng uses a data-driven and targeted online marketing strategy to acquire new customers. Xpeng aims to catch up with Tesla within 5 years and establish network in 2 years. Xpeng targets mid-end and high-end segments in Australian vehicle market and promotes EVs as a sustainable product transforming the traditional vehicle industry. Xpeng offers different products as a main way to enter the market. Now, Xpeng has 3 different and available models which differ by features like battery capacity. It uses a competition-based pricing strategy to set the price based on competitors and target groups. Xpeng will use shopping malls to attract customers and online platform to reach a wider range of customers. Xpeng uses a omni-retailing strategy to integrate in-store and online platform to promote the product. Finally, Xpeng positions itself as a leading brand of EV and promotes its innovation and capacity as its competitive advantages. It provides better qualities at a lower price than its competitors. Okay, Guangyin will introduce the financial analysis to you guys.
Thank you, Gaoyang. In terms of sales focus, in the most optimistic situation, sales revenue in 2022 will be about $1,100 million. In 2023 to 2024, sales revenue will be about $4,000 million and $6,200 million, respectively. The main expenses arise from cross-border transportation costs, promotional costs, and manufacturing costs. The company is expected to break even in about 2 years. The company would need to grow at an average of 75% year-on-year to reach the break-even point by 2023. If the business grows at a slower rate, it will achieve profitability at a later date than expected. With reference to the latest 2 years in the Chinese market, Xpeng would reach break-even in 2025 by maintaining the above sales assumptions in the Australian market. Then Chaonan will introduce the implementation and the control part.
The first year, thorough research will be carried out about the international opportunity of Xpeng to do business in Australia. The second year will be the client to design smart marketing objective and range. The first 2 months in years will be devoted to design the marketing proposing strength of Xpeng in order effectively imposing its products in Australia. In the last month, the business performance will be accurate using KPIs. Next part will be Jiayi. In conclusion, there are great opportunity of Xpeng to enter the Australian market, but it should follow careful implementation strategies such as the SWOT analysis, Porter's 5 forces, along with marketing strategy such as the use of social media platform and anyone has any question?
OK，我